Scared?
Ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, hold it.
I can't get some. Ready? Steady. Go. My arm's kind of.
You know what I reckon? We've got to get new tape
Yeah.
for this because it's flickering.
What is?
When you're looking through it, you can see it flickering.
Well now.
Every so often it flickers. So I think it's new tape that's needed.
What video? My shoulders pain. I need to put strength into that. It's hard because it's cramp now.
Yeah, it's flickering bad.
It kept sinking into the actual. I'm agreeing on.
Pirates of the Caribbean, screening today on Front Row. In case you haven't
Charles?
kid, I'm no wild animal, so big parties. Yeah, man. The Jungle Book 2, screening today on Front Row. Two heroes of the Old West. Come on, won't our history together make you think I'm
Yeah, it's not flickering now. It's just beginning of the tape, Ju.
Oh, you want it open? Bring down the tubes. I did a lot of TV promotions.
Did it? How long was you doing that for? You know, all your life you was doing that?
30 years.
30 years.
I was an editor and a director.
Any big?
If you get the chance,
Yeah.
you want to have a really nice view of the city, go have dinner at the Brooklyn Bridge on the Brooklyn side.
Right.
Right below the bridge, right on the river, is the Riverside Cafe. It's an excellent restaurant, and the view is the Brooklyn Bridge with the Empire State Building in Manhattan right behind
All
it.
right. Yeah.
It's the most gorgeous side of the city.
Excellent.
Plus the restaurant has good food and it's fairly priced.
We'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. We want to go somewhere nice.
We're gonna go
don't
somewhere
we?
special for our anniversaries tomorrow,
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to go somewhere real nice. Want to see a couple of shows.
Right near your hotel on Times Square and 47th Street is a ticket booth. And that's Shea Station.
Shea Stadium.
Whoa.
Yankee Stadium is further north on the other side, right in the Bronx.
You follow sports, Ira, do you?
Commentary, mate, commentary.
No?
Toot and hoot.
I'll zoom it down to the ground so
It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely.
let's brought that car right in. It's shaking like anything at the moment. That's
What you are?
well, no, because it's. I zoomed it right in.
We're going to be walking up all that top tonight.
Just try to get right down there.
Yeah, you got the time over there. 7:01, March 22nd. On that signboard.
That just changes colour and
Yeah, I know, that's what I said to you earlier. Later on you're going to get like a landscape goes round it.
well, it's really, when you zoom in, it's really difficult to keep it still. Crazy thing is, the noise from down there to up here is nothing, is there, Joe?
No, it's noisy. And during the day you just cannot walk, there's too many people. And it's been really, really windy and cold.
Yep.
Don't get the zoom in that one. Lovely day for you though.
Get that wind. Try to harness the session a little bit easier.
Trying to focus wind. Oh, hear that wind.
Yeah. It's over there somewhere. It's right there. Yeah, I can see her now, yeah.
It is one hell of windy.
I've got her. She's tiny from up here, isn't she?
Yeah, very tiny.
That's where the cows go down there. And in there. And it is cold. still hear the traffic, can't you, really?
That's okay, it's only a penny.
Behind you.
Thank you. Good exercise. I drop it every 10 minutes. And I bend down to pick.
What's that?
It's going to get off after you game and I'll put my gloves on.
Did 10 floors at a time, yeah.
So am I actually.
That's alright. Oh, here's a gun pop.
Swallow. You've got gun.
This is now Madison Avenue that we're standing in. East of 42nd Street.
Fucking size of it! Oh man!
That's my necky, look it up.
How many floors do you reckon, Ju?
Oh, you count it. That's the two.
What's it?
Just the side.
Look at the size of this building here. What's that then? What view? Nope. Oh yeah, I think so.
Tyrion makes Christmas decorations, so they always have their windows decorated for Christmas, even in the summer.
Pardon? No, I threw my packet away, remember? This is the Woolworths building. This is ground zero. It's solemn. Quiet. It's a massive site, and it's all around us. Going around here is Uli, and that gap there is where the World Trade Center was. Okay, we're on Ellis Island, where the Statue of Liberty stands, and this is the view of Manhattan. And that one there, zooming in, is the Empire State. Sorry about the shaking.
And today is the 24th of March 2004, 25th wedding anniversary today.
Thank you, Julie Webb.
Look at it in.
What are you right here?
Yeah. She wished to drive this.
built. He wants to guys to here, I'll help you. There you go, nice. There you go. We'll save this man. There's a window right now. Now, sir, I don't know how well you can see this Manhattan Bridge. As you can see in the distance, Brooklyn Bridge, southern breezes, making it a little bit warmer over the next 3 days here. Now Manhattan. Now the other bridge to our left here, Manhattan Bridge, double-decker bridge it is. On the lower deck on either side now, north and south side, you have the New York City transit system operating. Now some consider the trains that run along as the subway, but if you go here underneath the stop 20 later on the tour, to our left, we have here a townhouse for sale sign to our left, and this is the late great Kate Hepburn's property. Yeah, 244 East 49th Street. These are the Turtle Bay Garden Apartments. Those on the lower deck looking out the left panel windows. You can see the fence with the teardrop, the tips, if you will, the teardrop shape inside the teardrop with the backs of the turtle shells. The Turtle Bay Garden Apartments. There's a beautiful inner courtyard that surround the apartment spaces surround. There's also apartments on 48th Street. Catherine's neighbor out on that block, 48th Street, including the famous author and editor.
That's not good, doesn't it?
White. Also living here, Stephen Sondheim. And on the block, there's Greta Garbo. And Eddie Davis had places on the block back in the 20th century. Turtle Bay Garden Apartments between 3rd Avenue and 2nd Avenue on 49th Street. If anybody's interested, the asking price for that townhouse apartment, $4.3, sorry Mike Myers, $1 million. I just saw that the other night on cable. Austin Powers International Man History. Actually, it was the second one in the series. To our left-hand side, if you're playing the Today Show, there is the Studio 1A, the winner of the world set. We're doing a remote piece outside now. You want to investigate? Hop up here at 17. I'm tethered to the bus as we will roll on to stop 18 next. From 10 side, XYZ building, you know, from 1960s and actually more towards the 70s. Oh, my friends, here's our DJ of 6th Avenue. He's out here into the night. He's got strobe lights and everything. A little lower deck, you can see that a little bit on the upper deck. I apologize, my friends on the upper deck. We cannot stand while we're in motion there, so if you go all together now on the right, one of the original rooms of the Rockefeller Center, Radio City Music Hall. Used primarily as a concert hall these days. That's right. And you also have the various award presentations in the theater space. Art Deco Beauty. It is a 1932.
Please come through there, look.
The music hall, typically at the end of the year, location of the Christmas attack featuring the dance troupe. Music hall, the Radio City
Oh, but this is beautiful.
Now in the distance, coming into view now with the three towers is the Beresford, Jerry Seinfeld and John McEnroe. This area here is called Sheep Meadow. We kept sheep here to 1934. During the Great Depression, had to take sheep away. They did scenes from the movie Wall Street, Mike Douglas, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, down by Chelsea Pier, there's a brew pub there, you know, and I go in, I was talking to the bartender there. Of course, a lot of people have yachts that pull in there. You know? He told me that this guy he knows that owns a yacht was at a party in Harrison Ford's apartment. And that's how he told me. And he said to Harrison, "Oh, this is a lovely apartment." And Harrison Ford said, "Yeah, I really should come here more often. I haven't been here in about 3 years."
Yeah.
These are like investments.
Here tomorrow, cash only at TKTS, no plastic. The flag's flying on our left, American. Blue, white, and orange is the New York City flag. On our left is Aida, the Broadway show. Statue on our left, Father Duffy from World War II. The other statue on your left, George M. Cohan, the musical producer. On our right, Curly Martin Millie, the Broadway play. On the next block to our right, now in progress, are the studios of MTV. The studios of MTV on the next block to our right, now in progress. As we go to the heart of Times Square. This is where Broadway and 7th Avenue cross. Up ahead on our left, we'll have Toys R Us, the largest Toys R Us on America. On the next block to our left, we'll have the ABC Studios, Dateline 2020, Good Morning America, The View are all filmed in the ABC building. Directly in front of the bus is the New York Times building. Again, this is where they dropped the ball at midnight on New Year's Eve, above the Discover card. Broadway to the left floor, now in progress, are the studios of MTV. On your left, Toys R Us, the largest Toys R Us in America. There's a Ferris wheel in the lobby. On your left, the ABC studios. On the second floor is where Good Morning America is filmed. Dateline 2020, Good Morning America at the ABC studios. As we go to the heart of Times Square. Da-da-da-da, fresh air. Da-da-da-da, Times Square. Coming up on the left, the U.S. Armed Force Recruiting Station in the heart of Times Square. The old Paramount on your right, where Sinatra used to sing. On your left, NASDAQ, the studios of NASDAQ in the lobby. On our left, the New York City Police Department, 40,000 policemen for a city of 8 million. On our left, the New York Times building. Anybody want to write down that floor space? It's only $4 million a year. The New York Times building is an American landmark building. On your right, right is that way. The new 42nd Street. What's down the new 42nd Street? The Lion King, the Broadway show. 42nd Street, the Broadway show. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. 25 movie screens going down the new 42nd Street. Why do they call it the new 42nd Street? Those are all brand new buildings. On the left side of the bus, you're going to have a nice picture of Times Square looking north. All right, I'll say it in the international language. Click, click on your left. There it is. Times Square looking north. And you are there. Click, click. As we cross over 42nd Street. 42nd Street is a large, wide street to Manhattan Island. You love her, you have affection, devotion, passion, romance, and charm.
Yeah.
Coming up on our right is the beautiful Brooklyn Bridge.
Like that.
Alright, the Brooklyn Bridge, the South Street Seaport, Lower Manhattan Island. That's the community of Lower Manhattan Island on your right. The road underneath us is the FDR Drive, which runs along the entire eastern edge of Manhattan Island. On your right is the South Street Seaport underneath the... As we go over the Manhattan Bridge, again, the beautiful, majestic, Gothic in design Brooklyn Bridge on our right, opened on May 24th, 1883. Now the Brooklyn Bridge has a beautiful wall. There she is, beautiful, Gothic in design, opened on May 24th, 1883. Directly in front of the bus is Lower Manhattan Island, the South Street Seaport Museum. And if you live there, you wouldn't want tour buses stopping in front of your house every night. So we're going to stop down by Pier 5, and they'll get some nice pictures down there. As we ride all Lower Manhattan. The governor then went out and got New York State taxpayer money to build a World Trade Center site. New York's such a nice quiet town.
That's appropriate, isn't it?
With spit shady underling. Right, she's correct. It was leased. It was a 99-year lease. Actually, he just leased the building.
To get a lot of batteries to finish the battery off too. Well, tomorrow we'll charge it up tomorrow, won't we?
But don't point to take me pictures, they don't come out.
I don't know, try.
No, it's not, yeah.
Okay, again, Lower Manhattan Island on our Not Midtown on our right. Now those buildings with the white vertical lights on our left is the World Financial Center, and that sits on West Street. I remember crossing the Manhattan Bridge, we were unable to see those buildings because two beautiful towers stood there behind the Verizon building.
Oh, that's... beautiful, Joe, isn't it? Especially that over there.
That's where the Twin Towers are, just behind that Verizon building.
Closer to Manhattan Island, on your right, there she is. The magical city, Gotham City, her nickname is the capital of the world, if you want to. Last night somebody asked me, Andrew, where did the name Gotham come from? I don't know, Batman? Any orientation this morning, I'm sorry. It's owned by Leona Hemsley, and she gets to decide what top of the Empire State Building, what the colors are. The Manhattan Bridge approach on our left, built in 1909, originally built for Hall Bridge. Our three East River crossing bridges, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg. BMW is how us New Yorkers remember it. Again, there are three types of buildings on Manhattan Island. We have rentals, which are rentals. We have condominiums, where you buy the apartment and you pay monthly maintenance. We have co-ops where you buy the apartment and you pay monthly maintenance. However, with a co-op, you have to pass a co-op board. These are people who own apartments in the building. They will sit you around a table and they will ask you why you want to live in their building. According to New York State real estate law, the co-op board can reject you for any reason, and they do not have to tell you why. As we ride up the Bowery. On the next block to our right, we'll have the Bowery Mission for the less fortunate. University in America to get into. Only 1,000 students go to Cooper Union, and its tuition. Okay, Grand Central Terminal and the Pan Am Building. Look at that on your right, sitting in the middle of the street. They used to allow helicopters to land up on the Pan Am Building until 1977, when one blew up, killing a couple people. Now, we're on the winter schedule, and you guys can go to Restaurant Row. Restaurant Row is on 46th Street, between 8th and 9th Avenue. That's one block off of Times Square. And if you go down Restaurant Row, there's about 20 restaurants down there. Again, it's a New York City law that the restaurants have to post the menu out in front. As we call up 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas. Beautiful northern Manhattan Island. A lot of those buildings in Harlem, Washington Heights, Hamilton Heights, they are the first buildings built on Manhattan Island because that's farmland. Bryant Park on our right, the New York Public Library. Now, you tell me that the street, right? I'm going to show you way past 43rd and 44th Street where the lights will change. If you're getting a Times Square, 42nd Street.
Just beyond us, Joe. That's what it is.
The executive offices of HBO, am I right? Now, I'm going to show you beautiful Grand Central Terminal. It goes down the street of 43rd Street. If you have the time, this is a beautiful, beautiful building. It was built in 1913 by the grandson of Cornelius Vanderbilt. It's made of old Tennessee marble. And if you go to the Grand Central Terminal, go up to the information booth and ask them where it belongs to MetLife. Going one block down to your right, on Park Avenue, is MetLife Tower. The most expensive apartment building on Manhattan Island is at 515 Park Avenue. If you go to the ski lift, it's on Park. What's up? It's you didn't expect that, did you? It's on Park Avenue and 16th Street, 515 Park Avenue, where they sell condominiums for $3,000 a square foot. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on our right, ladies, excuse me, this is your street, the Diamond District. Look, they even got sculptures to show you that this is the Diamond District. Now, we're going into Rockefeller Center. When John D. Rockefeller was building Rockefeller Center in the 1930s, he had to buy everybody's house. He bought complete neighborhoods. Everybody sold Rockefeller their house except one woman. The house coming up on our right, she would not sell Rockefeller her house.
It's no point just looking at it for your eyes, you never get it.
She left this house to her daughter and then her granddaughter. That house is
I haven't got that.
more than 70 years. John D.
Yeah.
Rockefeller himself came up to that woman and offered her a blank check. She could write in any amount she wanted and she refused. If that was me, I would have asked Rockefeller if he had overdraft. On your right, Radio City Music Hall. On our left, the studios of CNN. Again, former Mayor Giuliani's idea to take the studios and put them down at street level. As we ride up 6th Avenue, it's built over St. Peter's Church. The lobby's on the 9th floor. They bought the air above the church. I got no idea what the price of air is going for. At 53rd Street and 3rd Avenue is the Lipstick Building, brown, over with setbacks. It looks like a tube of lipstick. Coming up on our left is the New York Hilton, the largest hotel on Manhattan. 2,000 hotel rooms is Paris home. The flag's flying, American, the all blue with the emblem of New York State. Blue, white, and orange, New York City, followed by Hilton Corporation. These cabs on our left hand's brand new. They're beamed now by satellite. They give us instant sports scores. So if you've seen some cabs with instant sports scores, that's it. Let's see. Can we see the Citibank building with the diagonal roof? Oh, she's back there in that corner. There she is. The Love sign on your right, in front of the MGM building. Down the block, the AT&T building with the Chippendale roof, as in furniture. This is a family tour. One block down to our right, Trump Tower, where the Donald lives. Most buildings have 4 sides. Trump Tower has 28. One block down to your right. Donald Trump loves to tell everybody he lives on the 77th floor of Trump Tower. The city would only let him build 67 floors. He just simply changed the numbers. 57th Street. Jekyll and Hyde restaurant on our left.
Yes, one there, look.
We're going to make a right up ahead on Central Park.
Looks a
That's
bit
where Central
spooky,
Park
doesn't it?
begins, at Central Park South. That... Not only they rich, they're rich. Park Lane Hotel on our right, the beautiful Park Lane. Coming up on our right, the Plaza. Oh, you can tell the horse and carriages are here. Central Park Pond on our left. This wall goes all around Central Park. It was designed like that, so this way you'd recognize that this is beautiful Central Park, going from 59th Street up to 110th Street. This is a nice area during the day for the tourists. You can go over here. You have the Plaza Hotel. You have the Park Lane. You have the pond at Central Park, the ice skating rink. Is at 59th Street and 2nd Avenue. The Sherry Neville Apartments on our left. Joan Rivers lives in this building. We're going to make a right. We're going to go down 5th Avenue. That's Trump Tower up there. Behind it, the AT&T building. We're going to make a right, and that's the Crown building. Now, if you're on 6th Avenue and 57th Street, and you want some nice pictures of buildings, there's a McDonald's there. If you come out of the McDonald's, you have the Crown building, and then you have Trump Tower behind it, the AT&T building with the Chippendale roof, and the IBM building. They're all lined up. You'll get a really nice picture, but you can get it only at street level. The General Motors building on our left. Ladies and gentlemen, the next intersection is 5th Avenue and 57th Street. We're going to have Bergdorf Goodman, the men's store on our left, the women's store on our right. In my opinion, they have the most sophisticated windows. Look up. Most buildings have 4 sides. Look at this beautiful building. There are 28 sides to Trump Tower. 28 sides to Trump Tower, the AT&T building on the Sony behind it. Harry Winston Jeweler on our right. He made the diamond for the Bennifer wedding, which never happened. Disney store on our left as we ride down fabulous 5th Avenue. Now, the Millionaire Club on our right, Metropolitan Club, was designed by J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan wanted to join a Millionaire Club. They wouldn't let him in, so he wanted to build his own Millionaire Club. Now, when he wanted the main ballroom, he wanted it to be on the 1st floor so that they could look out at the people on the street, but the people on the street could not look in at them. Well, into the equation, they did not add open double-decker buses on your right, the main ballroom of the Metropolitan. On our left, Gucci's the flagship store. Now, 3 blocks on our left, I gotta talk about this all at once because we're gonna pass these buses, we're gonna pass these buildings. We're gonna have the Cartier Jewelry Store, which is the old. If you have the time, that's a beautiful building. There's a lot of similarities between the World Trade Center. Cartier Jewelry Store, the old Cartier Mansion on our left. Versace is on your left. Olympic Tower on your left, and you are there. We are in zip code 121. 10021 is the richest zip code in America. St. Patrick's.
Nearly.
America. The largest Catholic cathedral in America on your left. Saks Fifth Avenue, the clothing store, coming up on our left. Coming up on our right, in between the buildings, is where they put the Christmas tree and Christmas time in. Rockefeller Center, quickly. Now to show you how tall a Christmas tree is, if it goes up to the 7th or the 9th floor, they put a big 7 on the 7th floor or the 9th floor. This year it was a 79-foot Norwegian spruce. How do they pick the Christmas tree for Rockefeller Center? The people from Rockefeller fly around the New York Plaza at Rockefeller Center on our right. This is where they put the Christmas tree. Click, click.
It's circle, right, it's not pretty. To the right of that is Central Park. Very beautiful park. It's 843 acres. It goes from 8th Avenue to 5th Avenue and from 59th Street up to 110th Street. And the whole park was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvin Hawks. Really brilliant landscape architects. And the whole park is man-made except on that side. Just Hell's Kitchen is an area called San Juan Hill. Now the name is look to this Hell's Kitchen area. It was like a tenement area. On the weekends in the summer, but there's also a variety of different paths, all kinds of tangled, woody areas. Our first stop is just up here at the corner of Central Park. Many bigger buildings along.
Well, do you do your commentary?
On the Dakota building, and it's raining. It's cold. Just been through strawberry fields. We're going to walk round to the main entrance in a moment.
Also, which is where
John Lennon was killed.
was shot.
And behind us is Central Park.
Which is this way. Really?
Looking around you, it's probably above your head.
It's really raining. Really raining.
Yeah, they ran in children.
I can't get it now. isn't it?
You are my candy girl. You got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew I seen a kiss with you. Like your summer sunshine, boy, your sweetness over me. Oh, hey, 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 pour a little sugar on me. Oh yeah, pour a little sugar on me, honey. Yeah. Pour some sugar on me. Pour some sugar on me, baby. Yeah. Hey, 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 pour a little sugar on me, honey.
What do you reckon? Good?
All right.
When were they supposed to be there?
Poser.
Can I use that on you? You're not on there. You know that?
Definitely want to save some for. Oh,
I'm a bit close.
yeah, I know you are. Look at all. It's too close. I'm alright, darling.